Hold on to your hats, folks, because back in the prehistoric times of 2025, things were getting tense in the world of global trade. We're talking about the kind of tension usually reserved for family Thanksgiving dinners after someone brings up politics. An MSN article from that year was waving a big red flag, warning about a potential recession, and wait for it, empty store shelves. Yes, you heard that right, empty shelves. Like a post-apocalyptic supermarket sweep, but instead of zombies, it was tariffs coming to eat your breakfast cereal. The culprit? A trade war, primarily focused on China. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trade war? Sounds exciting. Is that like a rap battle, but with spreadsheets? Well, not quite. It's more like a slow-motion economic headbutt, where countries start slapping tariffs on each other's goods. The article pointed the finger squarely at then-President Trump's trade policies. The prediction? A recession by June of that year, with store shelves looking as bare as a politician's promise during an election year. But hold your horses before you start stockpiling toilet paper and ramen noodles. Let's dig a little deeper into this whole trade war thing, shall we? So, what exactly is a trade war? It's basically what happens when countries can't agree on how to play nice in the global sandbox. They start throwing tariffs at each other like economic grenades. And what are tariffs? Simply put, they're taxes on imported goods. Think of them as little, we're making you pay extra for that foreign fancy pants product fees. The idea behind tariffs is to make foreign goods more expensive, which make people buy more stuff made at home. It's supposed to protect domestic industries and jobs. Sounds great on paper, right? But like a discount airline ticket, there's often a catch. See, when you slap tariffs on imports, those costs get passed down the line, like a hot potato, until they eventually land in the lap of the consumer. That means you and me, folks. We end up paying higher prices for everything from cars to clothes to avocados. And yes, apparently even avocados can get caught in the crossfire. So, the million-dollar question, or perhaps in this case the billion-dollar question is, did those dire predictions of empty shelves and economic collapse come true? Well, the answer, as with most things in economics, is a resounding it's complicated. Some argue that the trade war did indeed lead to higher prices and hurt consumers, particularly those who rely on imported goods. Others claim that it forced companies to move their manufacturing back to the US, creating jobs and boosting the economy. As usual, economists seem to be split down the middle like a wishbone on Thanksgiving. Some pointed to job growth and increased domestic manufacturing as evidence that the policies were working. Others highlighted the rising costs for businesses and consumers, warning of a potential slowdown. The truth, as is often the case, probably lies somewhere in the murky middle ground. There were winners and losers on both sides of the trade war. Now, while economists continue to debate the long-term impacts of trade wars, there's a valuable lesson to be learned here. Economic uncertainty is a fact of life, but you can build a more secure future for yourself and your family by investing in tangible assets and building generational wealth. That's where Ancestry Lands comes in. We believe that land ownership, coupled with financial literacy, is a powerful tool for empowerment. We're here to provide you with the resources and knowledge you need to navigate the complexities of today's world and build a legacy for tomorrow. Subscribe to Ancestry Lands and join us as we explore strategies for building generational wealth, 1 acre at a time. Because while the global economy might be a roller coaster, your future doesn't have to be.